Greetings everyone, it's Gryfer here, and we're looking at a Tier 10 test ship, the British Incomparable. As you can see, it is a work in progress, so things that are looked at in this review may change to her final release. Let's have a quick look. Her survivability, 70,000 hit points for a Tier 10 battle cruiser. Description for the boat is a project of a ship that was enormous for her time, a fast, moderately armoured battle cruiser armed with super powerful 508mm guns. So that definitely lives up to that description. She's fairly agile at 33 knots. She can go a little bit zippier, as you'll see shortly. Now let's have a look at her armour. 25 fore-end plating, 102. Size of 152 and deck of 51, but she's got fairly side plating. She'll have fairly squishy side armor here. As you can see, there's the sit. Yeah, she'll have a bit of problems. She will take damage, especially from with that armor, but that is her armour layout. Let's have a look at her artillery. 508mm guns. She's got 3 turrets, 2 barrels each, 2 in the fore, 1 in the rear. She's a very, very long boat, which is that you can see in the port here. I've got it set for reload as a equipment module, so it goes down to 24.6 seconds. AP shells when they do max damage is 19,500. HE, if you want to be that kind of player, 7,400 and 55% HE chance. AP the way to go. Secondary, she has 11 by 202mm guns. Range is 7.4 kilometers. I'm not really sure that you want to build this boat for a secondary, just looking at her stats, her hit points and so forth, but you potentially could. That is always up to the player. She has torpedoes, 1 rack per side, 2x4. They go out to 10 kilometers, 62 knots, and they do just on 16,700 damage. Not too bad, in all honesty. Depth charge, airstrike, air defense, continuous 434. That's pretty low, in my opinion. Damage by shells 1400. You get 6 salvos, but again, 3.5 to 5.8 range. Most people can avoid that. It's only 1400, so it's okay, but planes are going to leak through it. Maneuverability, 33 knots as discussed. Turning radius, and then 16-second rudder shift time. Concealment is, let me just put it back onto the captain. Let's just master that for 10 points. As you can see, concealment is at 10.6 with both the module and the captain skill, so she's quite zippy. The one thing I didn't mention, 17.6 is your main battery firing range. So you've really got, if you go for range mod, you can obviously get a little bit further, but then you don't get the DPM. And so for me, it's about the DPM. You've got 7 kilometer distance to go dark. I can picture her being more of a flanking vessel more than anything, but you don't want to be sitting nose in. As you can see, these are her consumables. At the moment, 3 repair parties, 3 engine boosts, 3 hydroacoustics, and you can either have a spotting aircraft or a fighter. HE, AP shells, and she has the torps, as you can see here, standard equipment modules. So you've got a few ways of utilising this based upon these figures, but I think most people will be interested in the guns. British Tier 10 battle cruiser, 508mm guns. AP is pretty snazzy at 19,500. It's more, it looks like mitigating that hit point pool. But that is the Incomparable. She is a work in progress, so bear that in mind for when this video was released. I'll do a closer review on this vessel once she actually is into the game. Hopefully I can obtain her. We'll see that. We'll find out then. But until then, stay safe, and thank you for looking at the Incomparable.